Kali hits New York, middle of summer. Delilah helped arrange it all 2 years ago, when Trill was disavowed from Angel Inc., its beliefs divergent from company interests. The official internal ruling anyway. Drops the name Trill, goes off-grid, disappearing into Johannesburg's sprawling exclusion zone. Answers only to Kali now. Visits the US every summer, secretly. Movements largely unknown. Second year into the arrangement, long circuitous underground route, cargo plane to Havana, private boat to Miami, 18-wheeler to Queens. Kali doesn't even own a passport. Fortunato has no idea why it makes this annual pilgrimage. Nevertheless, Fortunato is entrusted to chauffeur the creature in New York. Cult has grown. Out of proportion, some would say. 5 years now since Anita's initiation. Secret practices, tribalism, tales of human sacrifice. Kali idolized. Fortunato isn't privy to all the reasons why, cult members only. One reason is clear. Creature has begun distributing Seikichi's untested pre-ionized cure, street level, under the radar. Part of Seikichi's reasoning for retreating into the wasteland, apparently. Collaborative effort with a group of healers, buffering his mystery product. Indigenous herbs, practical wisdom, follow-up treatments. A system off the pharmaceutical grid, unknown to the global scientific community, operating invisibly, working South Africa's urban exclusion zones. Badly policed labyrinthine limbos, Kali confides as much to Fortunato, briefly on its last trip. No real detail. Quietly healing the disenfranchised, distributing a cure at no charge. Early days. General success. Impossible to replicate. Secret active ingredient. Only Seikichi can provide it. Neighboring criminal syndicates uphold secrecy, display gratitude, pledge assistance, shepherding distribution networks, free of charge. Their hidden agenda, quietly reclaim South African exclusion zones, long since abandoned by ineffective governance, establish gated principalities, operating under independent rule. A return to chiefdoms, grand plans, spearheaded by their rebel angels, Kali's angels. Fortunato has been awaiting the androgyne's return ever since he walked off the movie. Now in danger of losing representation, commits himself to rescuing Delilah first, finding her mythical Dakini Atoll. Can't ignore a distress call. Only 2 people could know her location, Kali and Seikichi, both equally unreachable. Creature now disregards technology, almost entirely. Seikichi, conversely, is ruled by it. Kali's communications conduct via third parties, multi-ethnic ex-gangsters, killers turned priest. Seikichi operates internally, with an Angel Inc.'s closed circuit, even more difficult to access, barely existing outside gossip, a ghost, raising secret empires, his compound in the urban wasteland, fully automated. No one but Seikichi and his robot helpers. Secret Santa never leaves. Nearby, a battered old mall, overtaken by traditional healers. There, the medicine is processed by hand. Old ways, new product. Now, Fortunato waits beside the purple Lamborghini, blasting his New York anthems. War slipping into darkness. The World is a Ghetto album. Ohio Machine Gun by the Isley Brothers. Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson on We Almost Lost Detroit. A childhood dream of New York. Sighting the half-naked street waif, stepping off a customized 18-wheel rig on an industrial lot somewhere near Long Island City. Fortunato has a hard time believing here walks the Pope of a new and lethal religion. Goddess in its own right, shabby hoodie, cheap cherry lip gloss, top-knot pony, diesel-stained hot pants, rhinestone-studded junk shop flip-flops, private army on speed dial, limping as though in pain, bare belly distended. Pregnancy is Fortunato's impossible impression, or kwashiorkor, just like last time. Un Johnny? Fortunato asks. Chipped, polished thumbs up, passing Fortunato a tiny package as payment. 2 yellow smiley face balloons, double bagged, around a cluster of rough diamonds. Colt's own foreign exchange. Close up, Fortunato sees the creature is lathered in sweat, curling up wordlessly on the passenger side, lost stray of the apocalypse. Clutching a swollen belly. Last time Fortunato offered assistance, knows better now. Driving quickly, Delilah's private entrance to the zone. Connected to a small basement flat in Dumbo, sewer tunnel access, straight to the Manhattan Bridge security gate. Guards know the star well. Agency floods them with complimentary merch. Signed posters everywhere. Nobody else could use Delilah's entry point, so Fortunato wonders why Collie picks this basement to recuperate. Its zone entry is useless. Williamsburg high-rise, far more luxurious. Stocks the basement anyway. Native herbs, Chinatown roots, Caribbean fruit, a juicer, live aloe plants, and a bucket of spirulina on request. Last time the creature remained alone, emerging after 2 weeks, flat-bellied, energetic, meetings with various underground figures, returning to Africa a few months later. Same refugee express. Fortunato assumes this year's routine will be similar. Neither speak en route. Clearly it's in agony. They could talk after the ordeal. Fortunato knows the creature will assist him, remaining loyal as ever to its precious mermaid. Drops Collie in a filthy Dumbo alleyway, running between old harbor warehouses, watches it limp to the basement. Using a regular fence, Fortunato translates part of his gem payment, Israeli outfit, used to operate out of Manhattan before the outbreak. 2 weeks later, creature shows up in Williamsburg, same clothes, slim again. Wants to know places to dance. Needs cash, a phone, and a ride out to a meet.